I'm not asking you to be perfect. I'm asking you to play harder than they play tonight. And just beat Kentucky. You got it. This is the game right here. Let's get this game right now, all right? And we're marching forward. You know you can do it. Let's go do it now. Here we go.
Wall squares up against the center, backs her way down the right side, turns across the lane, left-hand scoop, good off the window for Bishop. Mississippi State, Kentucky breaks it, O'Neal, a quick three, left wing, that one's good and much needed. Jennifer O'Neal, Goss into front court, stops in the logo, kicks to Epps, left wing, drives in for an 8-footer, banks it off the window. Michaela Epps scoring her first basket. She had 42 when these two teams got together back in mid-February. 46 to play first half. Jennings against Allwall, steps back for a 10-footer and connects on the left baseline. Arc out front, in the corner to O'Neal, driving on Dillingham, banks it off the window and in. Jennifer O'Neal with a strong take there. She's got 5. Kentucky needs her offense early tonight. Kentucky. Jen up the right side into front court, steps into a transition 3, and that one's good. O'Neal with 8, 2 threes tonight, has an 8-point edge. Epps with it down the lane to the rim, and a right-hand bank shot good for Michaela Epps. Epps into front court on the drive against William, all the way to the rim, right-hand layup, good. Physical finish there for Epps, who had a player hanging on her. Harper lobs it to Bishop, left of the lane, fakes, gets Allwall off the ground and banks it in. 5 for Bishop, off to a much better start tonight. There's up on the low block, goes to work on Jennings, who blocks the shot and then sends it out of bounds back to State. Epps on the drive against Carter to the rim. Right-hand layup, good. Didn't like it on the right side, said I'll just drive over to the other and gets all the way to the rim for her 9th point. Back to Epps in the corner. On the drive, gets a screen. Right-hand runner, good for Michaela Epps. 13 now for Epps to lead Kentucky. Rodgers above the foul line, steps in, 10-footer left of the lane, good for KGR. Her first points tonight. 41-34, 7-point lead for State. Epps a 3 left wing in transition is good. Epps was 16. Oh boy, could we be heading for another one of those games. O'Neal drives baseline on Dillingham, gets to the rim, banks it off the window and in. Into front court, drives right of the lane, put it up, swatted out of there by Gooden Rodgers. O'Neal left wing. Inside, Jennings turns to the baseline on Richardson and banks it in. That's a good strong move by Alexis Jennings on the low block. Drives on Dillingham, feeds Bishop. Great look, and Bishop with a right-hand layup for her 7th point. Take the inbound. Tried to throw out of a double team, a steal for Goss. To O'Neal, right of the lane, drives, banks it up and in. 16 for O'Neal. Right corner, drives in, blocked by Sidney. Very athletic play there on defense. Kentucky's going left to right. Epps down the lane on Dillingham, left-hand layup, good. Goss with the rebound. Ahead to Epps, down the lane, right-hand layup, good. The drive to the elbow, right-hand runner, good, and a foul. Allwall went for the block. They swing it right to left to Sidney, top of the key, back in the left corner. Epps, 3 for the tie. Good for Michaela Epps. Kentucky's drawn even. 27 for Epps. 58 game, left corner, Gooden Rodgers, 3 for the lead is good. Kentucky in front for the first time, and it's KGR. Vivian's looking from a distance. Kentucky inbounds to Bishop. Under the bucket, fancy move to get Allwall to go by, and she lays it in. Epps left wing off a Jennings screen, steps into an 18-footer and drains it. 29 for Epps. The top of the circle, behind the back against Dillingham. Down the lane, gets a back pick to the rim and a left-hand layup, good. Epps with 31. 6 seconds left. O'Neal with the rebound. She will dribble it into front court, dribble out the final 2 seconds, and cap a 15-point come-from-behind victory for Kentucky. Matthew Mitchell and Vic Schaefer meeting at the mid-court stripe to shake hands at the end of this one. Kentucky advancing. The Cardiac Cats have done it again, rallying from down 15 to beat Mississippi State. 2-0 against the Bulldogs this year, and Michaela Epps with another monster game. 31 tonight for the sophomore from Lebanon, Kentucky.
Up there on some.
How about that one? I'd say I'd probably go under the label of tough right there. I think that was pretty tough right there. That's good. We were going to work. We were going to work, and we're going to work tomorrow. And I told you, now listen, I told you that one was going to be tough. That was the one that you had to get, and I promise you now, I promise you, it's just set up the way I wanted it when I came down here. I didn't want to get too far ahead, but I'm proud as I can be of you. But just what Janae just said, we're not done yet, okay? We got more work to do, and there couldn't be a better situation for us to get our work done tomorrow. I cannot wait for tip-off.